Hello there, Lynx here. I can't believe the most popular girl in school is a lesbian just like me is the game we are playing, and surprisingly enough we did not start with the sound of the school bell, which is fine. Okay, let's get to it. Let's see how the lives of our two lovely girls, Hinata and Hana, are going to go. I wonder if someone will find out, or if they will come out, or what. Like the saying goes, time goes by fast when you're having fun. Graduation is literally right around the corner. Oh boy. Good times. In just another week, I'll finally be out of this hellhole. By now, Hana and I have grown a lot closer. Although I still don't go on many dates with her, texting her has become much more fun, even if it's about the dumbest things. It's true though. It is like that. She'd either bother me about some meme she found, or if she needs help on homework. That's cool. She makes the day go by more pleasantly. I close my open shoe locker to change to my indoor ones, but I see a note left on the top of them. Thinking that it's just another love letter, I take it out to the trash. However, the big black letters on it catch my eye. On the piece of paper was printed a photo of our kiss at the empty station on Valentine's Day. Scribbled on top was the word "Dyke." My heart stops for a good 2 seconds. I slam the piece of paper down in my locker. I look around to see if the perpetrator stuck around the scene of the crime. No one, only the eyes of the bystanders and their whispers. Shit. I crumple the piece of paper and swiftly switch into my indoor shoes and head to my classroom. Dyke. Oh, that, okay. So it basically means lesbian. Got it. I had no idea. Classroom. Really? Someone would do something? That's ridiculous. Well, Well, I mean, I guess maybe there are people who do stuff like that. As I make my way to the classroom, all eyes settle on me and I hear whispers whiz by me. Did you see the photo?
Can you believe it? No way. The silent beauty is a lesbian.
Shh, she's coming this way. They halt their gossiping when I throw my dagger eyes as I pass by. Before I step inside the door, I overhear Hana's voice and her pose, and I hide behind the sliding door. Oh my gosh! Did she forge herself on you? No, but your friend did in the past, the bastard.
You must have felt so terrified.
No, well...
So can tell us, if she's blackmailing you or something, we'll deal with her for you.
Yeah, don't let the dyke boss you around.
I flinch at the words. That I just learned, by the way. My palms are sweaty from the nervousness. Word has spread that I'm a lesbian. Also known as my worst fear. Wow. Whoever did that, they are a piece of shit, to be fair. I mean, in general, it's kinda crazy how she needs to hide it. All my years of hiding it, gone down the drain. I take a deep breath and try to hold myself from near breaking down on the spot here. My nails dig deep into my palms as I tightly ball my fists from frustration. It's over now. There is no other way to deal with this than to own up to it, or somehow make up a believable story. Frankly, I don't know what to do right now. I take another deep breath and brace myself. To be honest, I just want to go home. Once my footsteps into the room, everyone's chatter hushes and all eyes are on me. I shoot a cold glance towards Hannah's group. Hannah is sitting there with her eyes wide with worry, while everyone else looks at me with varying degrees of disgust. What? Seriously? Makes you wonder that there are places where actually it probably would happen. And it's crazy. It's really crazy to think that something like that might actually be happening around. Oh boy. I try to coolly walk by them, but my shaky hands say otherwise. I steady them by holding on my back straps. The whispers continue, albeit quieter when I sit down on my desk. I pull out a novel from my bag to make it look like I'm occupied. All the students take their seats once the bell rings and the classroom is rid of the murmuring rumors. Dude, I mean the teachers will probably know as well, right? For the rest of the school day, my mind was wandering in and out, figuring out how to deal with this. I have no idea. Throughout every class, I was just trying to come to terms of owning up to it. What else can I possibly do? I might as well own up to it proudly. High school is almost over. End it with a bang, right? After 4th period, I decide to skip class and run home. I don't want to be surrounded by malicious murmurs anymore. I want to go home and cry. Dude. I can only try to imagine the situation. And it's tough to imagine that, to be honest. But I guess if, like, literally every person in the school would whisper about you, and definitely not in a negative way for some reason. Huh. It must be tough. I spent hours bundled under covers and bawling my eyes out, pausing to think straight and then bawling some more. I'm glad my parents aren't home right now, or else I wouldn't be able to do this at all. Another reason why I should cry now rather than later. Suddenly the doorbell rings, but I ignore it. It's probably some sort of advertiser. I continue to suck and sniffle under my blanket. But then, whoa. But then my phone rings and I see Hannah's name on the caller ID. I want to answer, but at the same time I don't want to talk to anyone right now. The phone continues ringing and I continue staring at it, contemplating whether or not to answer. It's her by the door, right? It stops. Even if I did answer, I wouldn't know what to say to her. My brain is too much of a mess right now to even form coherent words. I sigh and pick up my phone to turn it off, but it goes off again, with Hannah's name on the screen, again. I cave in and answer the phone, hoping her voice would comfort me in some way. Hinata! Hi. Hinata, you're home, no one's opening the door. What? You're outside. Yeah, now open the door, I need to see you. I hang up and rush downstairs to let her in. There she is, with her usually neatly styled pink hair ruffled, huffing and puffing like she's out of breath. Hinata! She charges at me with an incredibly tight hug, causing me to actually wince in pain. Hinata! Oh my god, are you okay? Did anyone do anything to you? Did anyone hurt you?
You'd be the first to hurt me with how tight you're hugging me.
She lets me go and holds onto my hands instead. Sorry, I just got so worried. But more importantly, are you okay? Please tell me you're okay. Before I answer her, I close the front door to keep the still slightly chilly March air out of the house. I'm I don't know.
Hinata!
Her soft voice and touch soothes my aching heart. She takes her sleeve and wipes the dried tears that rolled down my face earlier. I keep my eyes to the ground because I feel like I'd cry again if I looked at her.
We're going to clear it up with everyone. I'll tell them the truth.
No, don't. I'll take the blame.
Hell no! That's not what happened in the picture.
Okay, everybody already thinks I forced myself onto you from that picture. I'll just admit that I'm gay, loud and proud. That way you can keep your image. You're someone with reputation. You're somebody. You're far more important. I'm a nobody. It's fine. Hannah shakes her head, mildly in disapproval while tears form in her eyes.
No, it's not fine. I'm not going to let you.
I'm not going to let you soil your image because of my actions. I was careless and kissed you when I thought there was no one around. Dude, now that I think about it, how... It's like they had a stalker, one of them. I mean, how would you even manage to snap a photo like that in an instant, pretty much? It's like you were waiting for a moment like that for some reason. Damn.
What about you? You spent so much effort to keep your secret safe, and now it's spilled, and the entire school is gonna turn on you and...
They kinda already did. I can handle it. I don't have any close friends that will all of a sudden turn their backs on me because I came out as a lesbian. You, on the other hand... Hannah's lips shut tight. She's probably envisioning herself going from having a plethora of friends to virtually zero. That would take a toll on anyone. I don't want you to go through that. Seeing you get betrayed would hurt me more than all this. On the other hand, though, it would actually show who their real friends are. To me, that would sound tempting. Anyway, I'm not going to let anything get to me. I've made my choice. If I act confident enough, people won't do anything to me. People only bully others when they can't stand up for themselves. There is kind of truth to that. If I'm aloof and act like I don't care, they have nothing to feed off of. Of course, that's the ideal situation. Things probably will no go that way, but that's the best argument I can use to convince her to go with this plan. Her eyes dart around and she chews on her lips, deep in thought. Maybe she needs one more push. And besides, there is only 1 week left until graduation. That's not long. Honestly, I'm surprised you are still going to school. Dude, graduation. Yeah. We didn't go to school like in the last 2, maybe even 3 weeks already before graduation. I mean, in high school. Okay, it's weird. It's weird. Like, again, for me, junior high school was such a better experience than high school. I think I had the best time in junior high school, really, in the end. Best people, best teachers as well. We would literally actually come to the classes still, despite there being no need. Thought there was no classes really. We would sit there, play the Friendship Destroyer Monopoly and so. Oh boy, it was fun. Anyway, back to game. Let's not stray from that. After this, all this won't matter. Literally. Just go on every day, like it's any other day for now. It's not like we hang out at school anyway. You can still text me, you know. I'll probably still call you in the evenings or something. I still don't think... Hannah, trust me. I bring myself to look her straight in the eye. Hers are shiny, wet, but I'd be the pot calling the kettle black if I said mine weren't. I flashed her a confident smile, but I'm not sure if I pulled it off well. She pouts with her brows furrowed, evidently still skeptical of my plan. Then she hugs me again, this time the right amount of tightness, and I hug her back.
I'm going to use all my power to let anyone bully you. You're not going to be painted as the bad guy on my watch. And if one does bully you, I'll personally punch them out.
With what muscles?
Muscles you don't have, Mrs. I skip out of gym class by hiding in the gym storage room.
Oh, don't call me out like that. She softly giggles, creating music to my ears. Hannah being here just washes all my worries away. I'm touched and grateful that she came back to check up on me. Truly blessed. I wish this embrace would last forever.
Hey, Hinata. I love you.
Huh. The 3 words consisting of 8 letters take me back, as this is the first time I've ever heard her say them directly. There were always the abbreviated or quick love yous through rhyme that never really sounded real, but never from her mouth. Hearing those 3 words quoted with her voice for the first time brings me a stomach full of butterflies. It feels like the time we kissed on Valentine's Day. Maybe even better. I can't help but smile, even if that kiss was the kiss that got me into this whole ordeal.
I love you too.
Let's go! We'll manage that last week. The next few days were horrible. High schoolers suck, basically. The whispers were never ending, and the stares caused me to feel incredibly anxious. But you know what? I'm saying that high school sucked and so on, but there was still no situations like that. Anyway, but I had to hold my head up high. I can't let it get to me. If I do, I lose. Every day, I look at the calendar on my phone and count the days. There are literally just 5 more days till graduation. Which is good, I guess. Hinata, you have to hang in there. I come out of the washroom stall and wash my hands at the sink. I hear footsteps nearing and I mentally prepare myself to deal with some judging looks. But instead my favorite person on earth appears before me.
Hinata!
Shh! It's Mizutani-san. I encourage her to use a more harsh tone in case someone walks in and hears our conversation.
That's the least of my worries right now. Did anything bad happen to you today?
Well, if you consider having my desk written on and more nasty notes in my locker and having my indoor shoes almost ruined as bad, then yeah.
Oh my god, what the hell?
It's okay. I snatched the shoe back and threatened to create a scene in front of the teacher passing by. Should have done that. They backed down after that. It was kind of fun, almost, but only because it went well. Hannah latches onto my arm and gives me a sorrowful look.
You shouldn't be going through this.
And neither should you. I feel like you'd have even worse stuff done to you. Your fall would be way too high. It's because they don't know much about me that I can finally pull out my no bullshit card. The only reputation I had was just a sitting statue that looks somewhat pretty. That's it.
Well, you are really pretty after all.
My cheeks rise in temperature hearing her sudden compliment. Anyway, I'm fine. Are you okay? You're all good, right?
I'm dying seeing you go through this and not being able to do anything about it.
Just 5 more days. It will all be over then. Do you really have to go to school? Honestly.
But
a group of girls' voices are then heard nearing the washroom, and I immediately retract my hand from Hannah's grip. Which, I guess is understandable. For now is the chance for Hannah to, react to whispers or something.
So, like, he was totally fronting, saying he had low experience, but, like, he did not. No way, what that does? I know, right, but he's really cute, so we let it slide. Oh my god, that's so slow. Hey, you never know, maybe he's actually the one and I end up falling for him, yeah?
Their laughter stops when they see me and Hannah.
Oh, Hannah. And it's Dyson. Oh, Hannah, should you repeat that, harasser?
Hannah opens her mouth to say something, but I walk past the group and take my leave. I don't even bat an eye at them, but they're giving me judging stares. I overhear their conversation as I make my way out.
Hannah, she didn't do anything right. No, I'm fine, bitch.
Should have said that the way I wanted it to say it. It really was lacking that B part at the end.
You're much more timid now. You don't even hang out with us at all anymore. You must be so shook from that Miss Harasser did you to you.
Yeah, if anything, it's that friend of a friend that she was introduced to that. Why she would not hang out with you?
What? No, it was just a case. I don't know why everyone's making a big deal out of it. Like, chill out. I'm not even bothered by it. Why are there people getting their panties in a bunch for me? So annoying. I guess it doesn't matter much to you anyway. I'm sure somebody else already stole your first kiss. But who knew? He knew she was a lesbian. Wonder if she had a crush on you this whole time and finally made the move. I know everyone's shocked. It's 2019, people. Get with the program. There are tons of people like her out there.
She's correct. Wait, this game was from 2019. Damn, I'm freaking slow. When did I download it? I don't even... Oh my god. Then again, I mean, the library is huge. I have too many games. Their voices tune out as I stray further away from the washroom and chuckle hearing Hannah trying to dissipate the situation. Just 5 more days. 5 more days. She's correct, for like they make a big deal out of nothing over there. Kind of. I bet you, if it was a different situation, so let's say a guy would walk Hannah to the train station or metro, whatever, and he would do that, no one would be bothered by it for some reason. So ridiculous. Anyway, finally, the long-awaited day has arrived. The day of graduation. And the day where I'm finally free. The past few remaining days surprisingly did not go to bad. People stopped caring about me because I didn't give them the fun that they wanted. True. Maybe it was also Hannah pulling some strings, trying her best not to make me out to be the bad guy. For there are some homophobing people in this world, I guess. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. As students begin filling in as the graduation ceremony starts. After singing the national anthem... Did we do that? We might have been doing that, I don't remember. The ceremony stays awfully solemn most of the time. I don't know how speeches and procedures can last for hours on end. Oh, don't even get me started on that. What's the point of all the freaking people talking? That's so true. Oh, just give us the diplomas and we're out. Unless it was junior high school. Yeah, I didn't want to go. So good. I didn't get much sleep last night, so I try my best to stay awake and not seem rude. Once the ceremony and procedures are over, the graduates starting filling out one by one with their graduation certificate in hand. With that marks the end of my high school life. I planned it to be an incredibly boring and dry high school life, and it was going just as planned. Until Hannah showed up, and then all of this, definitely not anything I expected at all. The other students all gathered in the groups and began taking commemorative photos with each other and teachers. I spy Hannah with her huge group of friends, with a ton of boys fighting to give her the second button of their uniform. What? What? I don't get it. My gaze is interrupted when my math teacher pats me on the shoulder. Good job, Mizutani-san. There was no context given, but I assume she means good job on graduating. Thank you, Mrs. Kaneko. You've endured well. It will be easier from now on, maybe. But I hope you live a happy life with the one you love and don't let society tell you no. Ooh, wait, maybe it's the teacher that pulled the strings a little bit. Nice! She gives me a reassuring nod and leaves me alone, still clueless. Miss Kaneko can be awkward sometimes. She's great at explaining math, but when it comes to conversation... Really? Wait, the one I love and don't let society tell you no? Could it be that... The vibration of my phone in my skirt pocket interrupts my deep thoughts. A message from Hannah. Meet me at the school gates. School gates. I mean, aren't we already kind of there? Maybe I'm mistaken. Meet at the school gates. I look around to find Hannah, but it seems she's disappeared in the time I was talking to Miss Kaneko. I reply asking why, but I don't get a response. So I do as she says and wait by the gates. Crowds of students and teachers have migrated here and it's packed as crowded as ever. Underclassmen are all crying and begging their beloved clubmates not to graduate. Groups of friends shed tears as they go on their separate ways. People are even taking this last chance to confess to each other. I look around to see if I can spot Hannah, but she's nowhere in sight. Why did she tell me to come here? A screech sounds through the school intercom, grabbing everyone's attention. Oh boy! Oh boy, this is going to be something else. Let's go, Hannah.
Good day, everyone. This is Morishita Hannah of this year's graduating class, and I'm here to tell everyone that bullied Mizutani Hinata to fuck off.
My mouth opened wide with a shock, as did everyone else.
She never harassed me, and all the rumors are false. If you have something against lesbians, come talk to me about it, because the only truth is that she's my freaking girlfriend, and I freaking love her.
Hannah, you got to go. The teacher's coming.
Oops, I got found out.
Morishita-san, stop right there. By now, everyone's going crazy over the news that was just broadcasted over the entire school. Oh, it was... Oh boy, I was totally certain she got there with a megaphone, but she was in the broadcasting room. Got it. Oh. People are having an uproar, especially the guys that were trying to get into her pants, the bastards. The gossip begins again, and I can't do anything else but stand there and look dumb as heck. I had no idea she would tell the entire school. At least not like this. I gave her props for being this brave for. A few minutes later, Hannah runs out of the school entrance doors and heads towards my direction.
Come back here, this is that.
That was the PE teacher, by the way.
Run!
What? She grabs my hand and pulls me along in her runaway scheme. Out the school gates we run. And to where? I don't know.
Oh my god!
Hannah, what were you thinking?
Nothing! I wasn't thinking at all. All I know is that it feels dang great saying it out loud.
I start to scold her for pulling such a dumb and uncalculated move, but I refrained and laughed along instead. It was such a Hannah thing to do. Always having her own agenda, not caring about what others want. Yeah. And of course, having things go her way. Oh wait, not caring about what others want, got it. I don't know, my mind transmitted it to me as what others think. Well, but despite all of that, I still love her.
Let's go.
Three months later, June.
Okay.
Ooh, new clothes, let's go. So good looking.
Okay, the ones I circled in red are the cheaper ones, and the blue circles are the closer ones. What are they talking about?
Hannah, we still aren't really financially stable enough to get a place yet.
But think! It will be so much easier to get to school, and we'll get to see each other every day. Unless you don't want to see me every day.
She throws her signature puppy eyes at my way. I sigh and push the brochures to the side. Yes, I do, but I'd say let's wait till maybe in the winter or something. It's only been a few months into university and we're still getting into the groove of it. I don't want to stress either of us even more.
Psst! Fine. All the research for nothing.
We can still put it to use when December rolls around. And hoping the places are not taken by then. The waiter arrives with our steaming food and leaves without a word. Like clockwork, Hannah stops the cherry tomatoes off my dish and pops them in her mouth.
Oh yeah, I saw Miss Kaneko at 106 Shibuya the other day.
Oh?
Yeah, she was with this other woman. He was practically clinging onto her. Linked arms and hands holding and all.
Let's go.
I take a bite out of my pasta and recall the last time I interacted with Miss Kaneko. Ah, right, the graduation day. Maybe she's just a friend?
Oh no, 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 no! They were not acting like friends at all.
So you're suggesting they're an item? But they could have just been really close friends.
You know my gaydar. Never fails me.
Oh my. I guess. Miss Kaneko never really came off as a lesbian to me. For maybe my gaydar doesn't work as well as Hannah's. That's interesting. I guess her last words to me make more sense that way.
Last words?
Nah, it was nothing. She was kind of awkward. Hannah doesn't continue prying and goes back to eating her food. Anyway, how are your courses going? Are you still slacking?
I'm doing fine, thank you very much. Surprisingly fine, actually.
Honestly, university was easier. Maybe it was my course, which has no use for me really, but logistics was easy as heck. Good, cause I'm not able to help you with your homework now. This isn't high school, we don't take the same courses anymore.
I know. What about you? Still surviving?
Yeah, aside from the long commute every morning. I had to travel to university myself. Luckily, by car. I had a few days for where I had to use the public transport, but overall, it wasn't terrible. It was maybe like twice or 3 times, to be honest. How far was my university, by the way, for me? Okay, it definitely did not take 17 minutes for. Or maybe? No, it didn't, definitely not. I feel like the biggest problem was if you started at 8, because there was a huge traffic in the city, always. And then trying to find a parking spot was a pain in the ass. That's why I would always be late at the morning lectures, which start at 8:15. Anyway, her face brightens up like a newly changed light bulb. So I feel you, Hinata, about that problem. I like driving for.
And that's why we need to find new apartments together!
She slightly brings the brochures back into view and begins telling me all about each one. You know, I'm still set on the idea of deciding in winter, right?
Yeah, but for this we can't have a sneak peek.
These places are probably going to be sold out by then. I said that.
Boo, don't be a party pooper. Then let's be prepared. We're a married couple looking for a new place. So this place has 2 rooms, 1 dining room, and 1 kitchen. In 2022 we won't be able to afford that for sure. So I was thinking just 1 room would be perfectly fine. It'd be way less expensive that way. We can just share a bed, no problem.
I roll my eyes and shake my head at her fantasy, but decide to play along. A married couple, huh? And think just 6 months ago, we were strangers that probably would have never had anything to do with each other. Just 2 desperate lesbians wanting a girlfriend. And here we are. Not so desperate lesbians with a girlfriend.
What's wrong? Is there something in my face?
No, nothing.
That's my line.
Well, what's yours is mine, and what's mine is yours. Isn't it right, wifey? Her face flushes red and she attempts to get back on topic.
Anyway...
I wonder what would happen if I didn't check her out that one day in class. Would we still have found each other in the end? Or would we have gone in different directions and never be associated in any way? Who knows? No. Let's not think about that. I like it the way it is now.
Hey! Are you paying attention at all?
Yes, I am. Go on.
So, as I was saying...
The screen is going blinding mode. Oh, okay, we can read this. Afterward. Hello, thank you for reaching the end of I can't believe the most popular in class is... In school! In school! It's a lesbian just like me, for technically they were in the same class as well. As always, hope you enjoyed this little story and we hope that you continue to support us. Hell yeah. At first I know there are like... Alright, I don't remember how many, but there are a few more games there. On itch. At first I want to make this story the most ridiculous story ever with tons of what moments, but obviously we toned it down. We want to poke fun at, pay homage to these ridiculously long, light novel titles and stories that make you go, how? That's some anime MC BS, of course. The ridiculousness only lasted for a while at the beginning and the story ends up being just as cheesy and generic as our other ones. Our speciality. I need to play the other games as well. I will definitely enjoy them. This kinetic novel / visual novel was submitted. If you guys don't know, kinetic means there is no choices. Was submitted late because of our busy schedule, but better late than never. It was unfortunate that we couldn't debut our game. Actually, I should just go like that. Debut our game with the release of the Yuri Game Jam 2019. So if you enjoyed this, please spread the word. I guess I'm trying, even though it's even later than you released. A word from the CEO. Hi, I'm Udon, aka that one unrealistically ambitious person, the creator and only member remaining in Team ANPIM. Whoa. Wait, holy crap. I know I still address issues, messages with we, but I only do it to sound professional. This whole journey was pretty rough as I was super busy with school. Why did I decide to go back to school? Whoa. Now that I think about it, I talked with my friend lately as well, and he was like, I'd like to go back to university. I'm like, what? I don't think I'd be able to be honest. Even if I would want to. I don't know what I would study, to be honest. I would... Because, you know, I have the engineer. So I could go higher. So, what's the next title? Because engineer is the bachelor. Next is... I don't remember. What are the names of titles in English? God damn it. University titles. No, that... Bachelor... Masters? Was it Masters? I think it might have been Masters, right? Master's degree, yeah. Okay, so I have engineer, which is equal to bachelor, basically. For in my field, to be honest, it was way more than the supposed bachelor. But whatever. After that you can get masters. Okay. I don't even know what I would study to get the masters, not gonna lie. It'd probably either be maybe English, but what, translation? I don't think I would do it as a good. I would do well as a teacher, so that definitely not. So I guess something translations or whatever. I guess I could also go sorta like social media or whatever. I don't know if I would enjoy studying that, not gonna lie. Anyway, where did we left off? Decided to go back to school. Alright, and because of that I wasn't able to work on this game frequently. Alright, understandable, less time. Yeah, I almost gave up halfway. And I get it, I mean you got back to school, so I guess we can safely assume there was also work. Yeah, that would eat up all the time you have. Writing was kind of hard, there were personality issues with Hinata, etc, etc. But I pulled through. and congrats for that, albeit being late in submitting the game. But for the sake of Yuri, I'm very happy that I finished it in the end. I appreciate every one of you that has read through our novel and enjoyed them. Yeah, it means a lot to me. Fun fact, I wanted to put an R18 choice in the game, but didn't because I can barely write a normal story, let alone an R18 scene. LOL! Maybe one day. Maybe it's time to hire another writer. Anyway. Hey, I mean... I don't know, would it get more attention on each that way? Probably. But at the same time, you know, sometimes putting those scenes, I feel like it's not really necessary. And feels like over here not putting a scene like that was a good thing. Anyway, I'm actually too used to using we, hope to do another game for the Your Game Jam 2020. If it happens, I could just now check if it happened, but I will not. We'll keep it as a surprise of sorts. That is, if time permits, cause if I do make our one for next year, it may or may not be the story of Kaede that you've all been waiting asking for. I have no idea what this is about. If you don't know who Kaede is, go give our game From Salt to Sugar. Have I? Do I have it in my slowly reducing the number of games folder of Ijdatio? Oh, I do have that. What the hell? Alright. Okay. At some point we'll get there. I would feel now kind of bad if some other games have like connection with the story between each other. Oh boy, that would be kinda bad. Hopefully it's not the case. I should have looked. Okay, team, come on. Team ANPIM. Let's see, Natsumi From Salt, Secret Situation. There are 6 other games, by the way. Natsumi, okay, and Fuyuka. From Salt to Sugar. I don't think I see any characters that would be the same, so I think there will be no connection with the stories. Aside from the fact it's a Euro game, all of them, probably all of them. So yeah. Anyway, for some reason Kaede got really popular. Anyway, stay tuned. Kaede got really popular. Wait, why didn't I look? I'm so dumb. What was the title? From Salt to Sugar. From Salt to Sugar. Which one is Kaede? I wonder. I have no clue. If it's the blondie, I understand why she would be popular. I like her design. Yeah. Anyway, thank you again from the bottom of my heart for giving this visual novel, kinetic novel, a read. It may have its problems and issues. I don't remember any. But I really hope you enjoyed it. If it disappointed you, no, it didn't, but I'm sorry. If you enjoyed it, yes, please do spread the word to the others that might like it. Until next time, choo! Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you for playing. Click your mouse wheel to hide the dialog box. I actually clicked the H button. The age button is where it's at. Oh, it's all the CGs. There were 3. The keys. Another keys. And them running into the future. Hopefully the university treats both of them well. Not only after that half a year we've seen, but even afterwards. They truly deserve that. Hinata and Hana, two lovely women. And well, we can only hope they have happy life together. And of course Miss Kaneko with whoever she's dating there. Hopefully she also found her happiness. Alright. I cannot believe the most popular girl in school is a lesbian just like me. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I did a lot. It was a lot of fun. And, you know, got you thinking a little bit as well. That even in real life, some crazy situations like that are like that, yeah. But people still would gossip about stuff like that and kind of bully you. It's not that there is still places like that. Hopefully less and less with time for. It's 2020, damn it. Wait, 2022, damn it. Anyway, let's end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed as well. Again, the game is linked in the description, so you can get it yourself as well. You can help the dev who turns out to be working on that. Maybe on the other ones there were more people working, but on this one, you know, one person. So, you know, you could go and get the game, because if I do remember correctly, it was a name your price game, so, you know, that way you can support the dev a little bit. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to add. Pretty much it. I enjoyed myself a lot here. If you did, remember, you can like, you can subscribe if you haven't by now. That would be much appreciated. What else can you do? You can tell me if you played any of the other games from the creator of I Can Be the Most Vulgar in School. Is a lesbian just like me. Because as I said, there are other games as well on itch.io, so maybe you've had the opportunity in the past to play them. One of them, two of them, all of them. Tell me. Of course, there is Twitter, Instagram, Twitch you can go to when it comes to me as well. That's it. I want to get some sleep now. I actually started recording way later than I should. And let's say getting up to work will not be easy. Okay, I wish you all a wonderful day, and I'll see you in some next game tomorrow. Bye bye.